Shalom, Shalom Yasharallah. It's your brother Gadal, call Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Rakakwadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me the 100% truth. And it's quick lesson, gonna get into basically make sure you eat the whole roll. Alright? And you eating the whole roll, well, it's gonna say book from where I'm finna get it from, the whole book. Alright? It's you taking in this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Alright, receiving the word. Alright. Receiving 100% of the word. Meaning not only the good, just as well as the bad. Cause it starts off, it's always when you first came in the truth. I mean, we all dealt with it. Right? You first came in the truth, man, this truth was the best thing ever. Like at first it's just best thing ever. You're happy, woo, right? But as time go on, it start to become like bitter, because it gets harder. And then you with you growing in the truth, you learn like a lot of things that will start to bring you sorrow, right? Matter of fact, let me see if I can get this scripture. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. It says, "For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases in knowledge increases in sorrow." Man, all right, that's really getting to the better part, man. All right, you're getting more wisdom, you get more grief, and then with you growing in this truth and this knowledge, it's gonna increase your sorrows, man. That's the better part. You're gonna learn more, man. Oh dang, man, Esau did all that. Esau did this. Esau, oh man, a woman like this. Wherefore in the beginning of the truth, you didn't know almost none of that. It's not so much of that. All right, you just know, like, man, we are the Israelites. We finna get the kingdom of heaven. Man, the Lord loves us. Hey, man, don't get me wrong. It's great. It's a great feeling, man. Cause I remember the feeling like it was yesterday, man. I've never been so happy to hear this truth. All right, I'm gonna be like, dang, going to kingdom, all these women. I'm gonna be what Andrew tape top G stuff like that. I was like, dang, man, like, that's the sweet part, the kingdom of heaven, the spiritual powers, stuff like that. Now the bitter is what you got to go through to get that. All that suffering, that patience, the sorrow, all that stuff, man, that you got to go through to get it. But it's well above worth it. All right. I'm gonna get Revelation chapter 10. And I'm starting at verse 9. It says, And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up. Right? Which is this word, man. This truth. Right? Receiving this truth. It says, And it shall make thy belly bitter, but shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Right? And it's saying it should be in your mouth sweet as honey, because it's, like I said, in the beginning of truth, that represents the beginning part of the truth. When you start hearing the kingdom of heaven, spiritual powers, read the Israelites, the Lord loves us. He cares about us, stuff like that. But when it gets to that belly, that's from you being in the truth sometime. Because first it'll start off at your mouth, right? All right, when you eat something, it's at your mouth, it tastes good, But then sometimes the food don't sit well. You know what I mean? Then you gotta go. You do number 2. But yeah, man, it's really representing the truth. Over time, it's like you're gonna be like, dang, it's bitter, but it's still the best thing that ever happened to us. Don't get me wrong, it is definitely the best thing that ever happened to us. But it's not gonna be. In other words, I'm just saying it's not gonna be all peaches and cream. All right. Get down to Revelation 10:10. It says, and I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. All right, so man, it don't really take long before you start experiencing the bitter part. All right, You gotta you gotta get rebuked, could reprove slash well, same thing. You gotta get rebuked, a lot maybe. However many times Lord see fit for you. You gotta get rebuked. You gotta you learn more things about your enemy. You learn more things about the world in general. And then, you Lord start trying you out and stuff and trying you out and make you hate this place like a whole lot more, man. That's all the bitter stuff. Because the honey part is, what you hear first, the kingdom of heaven. We're not gonna be down here too much longer. Our women gonna be in order. Whatchamacallit? These people gonna be serving us. Stuff like that, man. All right. And what it says in Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. If I'm not mistaken, it says, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Hey, man, you're gonna start getting tempted now, for real. Right, because when you was you got to keep in mind, when you was in the world, you basically had your cancellation. So basically, the demons weren't really messing with you. They didn't have to. You was already doing what you was doing. Then now, when you're in the truth, there's a scripture that go into it. You kick that demon out. All right, and they try to come back. It's swept in the house is swept and garnished. All right, that's the truth. They cleans you up. The truth is what compared to water, all right, cleanses you. It cleans you up, all right. But then that demon go walking around and looking for a house or whatever. But nah, it wants you. Therefore, it's gonna come back and bring back 7 more demons worse than him, all right, making it harder for you to be in the truth because it's a fight. All right, it's one thing you must know about being in the truth. It's a straight war. Spiritual war, man. You fighting every day, to basically stay in this truth, keep going, doing what you got to do. As a man, it's not easy, man, but it is well worth it. This is the only thing that's not vain that you can do. That's gonna basically benefit you forever. You make it to the kingdom the first time around, man, and it's all because you was serving Yahweh Shem Shah down here in fear and trembling. All right, I'm gonna say it again, man. Don't think that this truth is gonna be all peaches and cream. It might start off nice. Don't get me wrong. It'll start off pretty nice. It's cool. You just learning. You're learning about the good stuff. Now you got to get the bad stuff, and you got to go through the sufferings. It is what it is, but guess what, man? Yahushua had to do it, man. And scripture says no servant is greater than his master. So what do you expect? Like, to be honest, what do you expect? Scriptures also say count the cost. You got to count the cost in this thing, man. You got to be ready to give your life in this thing, man. All right, speaking to myself first and foremost. You got to be ready. Like, this is like dead serious. If there's anything there's more serious in your life, it's this. It's this truth. All right? Yeah, man, just don't think it's gonna be all peaches and cream. Be ready to suffer. Be ready to go through what you gotta go through to stay in this truth, man. All right? I know Andrew Tate said a little quote. He said, anything that is easy to get is not respected. As well, if it's hard to get, it's respected. And guess what? It's gonna be hella hard to obtain that salvation, being here. All right, and with it being hard, it's gonna be very, very well respected. Like Yahushua. Yahushua didn't want to go on the cross. You think he wanted to do that? No. And then he was in the flesh too. No, he didn't want to do it, but he know what he had to do, and that was something hard. And guess what? It is highly respected among his saints. Right now, it's just only among his saints right now, which is the Israelite that's following him. All right, it's highly respected amongst them right now, but sooner or later, it's gonna be respected by everybody, all the Israelites of what he did. All right, and just like you, hey, we're gonna be joint heirs with him if we suffer. That's how we're gonna be made perfect / complete. But yeah, man, Lord willing, y'all is edified, man. Enjoy it when you first get it, but be ready for that better to come. It's more for you newer brothers, because I'm a new brother myself. So, But like once you first get in, hey man, it sounds great. Oh man, Jacob Trouble around the corner. Now you got to go through the hell to be prepared for it. Lord got to put you through some hell to prepare you. Lord, one of y'all was edified. Call Allah Yumla, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim Rakakwadash. Till next time I say, Shalom, Yasharallah.